As you can remember, the first part of the geometry we were learning on how to draw perpendicular lines. Now today our main subtopic will be dealing with the angles. As you can remember, in our previous class we learned about different types of angles. If you can just give me some of the types of angles that we learned in our previous classes. Yes, as we said, one, we learned about acute angles. Good. The second one, we also learned about obtuse angles. Good. The third one, we learned about reflex angles. And last, the fourth one, we learned about right angles. Now, what did we say an acute angle is? Good. We said that an acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. What about an obtuse angle? Good. An obtuse angle is an angle that is more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. What about a right angle, as we discussed in the previous class? Good. A right angle, as we said, is an angle that is 90 degrees exactly, or an angle that is marked 90 degrees. And what did we say a reflex angle is? Good. So a reflex angle, as you said, is an angle that is more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. Now, just remind ourselves on how these angles are supposed to be drawn. And to start with, we'll remind ourselves on how to draw an acute angle. So, if you want to draw an acute angle must be drawn in this order. So, if you want to draw an acute angle, so an acute angle will be drawn in this order. So what I've just drawn on the board is to remind us of an acute angle. As you can see, this angle is less than 90 degrees. Now, how do you know that the angle is less than 90 degrees? We said that a right angle is an angle that is marked at 90 degrees. So we always draw a right angle like this. So this is a right angle, or an angle that is marked 90 degrees. Now if you compare this angle to this angle, you can see clearly that this angle is less than the angle that is marked 90 degrees. And that is why we are saying that an acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees, but more than, so it's less than 90 degrees, sorry. Now the second one, we talked about a right angle triangle. As I've just drawn, and you can see, this is the angle that is referred to as a right angle. It is, this symbol put here indicates that the angle there is 90 degrees exactly. Now, secondly, we have to remind ourselves on how to draw an obtuse angle. How do we draw an obtuse angle? To draw an obtuse angle, as we said, remember that an obtuse angle is an angle that is less than 180 degrees, but more than 90 degrees. So this is how we're supposed to draw an obtuse angle. So the angle I've just drawn on the board the size of the angle formed here, compared to the right angle that we just drawn some minutes ago, this angle is more than the angle that was marked 90 degrees. And that's why we are saying an obtuse angle is an angle that is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So just to remind ourselves, we can write an obtuse angle or obtuse angle so that we be reminded of the angle we just drawn. Now the last angle that we discussed in our previous class was a reflex angle. And just as you explained, that a reflex angle is an angle that is more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. So this is how we're supposed to draw a reflex angle. So first we need to draw something that looks like an acute angle. But now the difference between that acute angle and the reflex angle will be that in an acute angle, the angle is marked between the two lines. But to make it be referred as a reflex angle, we'll mark the angle outside the two lines. So this is the angle that we are talking about. So the measurement from this end all the way to this end give us the angle that we are referring to. So as you can see, this angle is more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees.